Welcome to What the Phobia. I am your host, the creepy journalist. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome. What the Phobia? What the Phobia? What the Phobia? Hey guys, welcome back. So, today is October 15th. We're 15 days into 31 Days of Phobia. 16 days left. My goodness. A lot of stuff happening this month. There's a lot of people on Twitter too doing a lot of stuff that has to do with the 31 days. As far as I know, I'm the only one doing the 31 Days of Phobia, but there are other people. I saw this girl, Creepy, I can't remember her name. It's Creepy something, but she's doing a different makeup every day, different outfit, different costume, you could say. The last one I saw was a hybrid of like Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. She says like what she made was basically like if they were like made in a test tube. And here we have the adult version of them. But it's pretty fun seeing a bunch of people doing creepy pastas, other narrations, animations, costumes. It's real fun. It's really fun, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought about doing something different for the month of October, for at least every day or maybe every week or something. But yeah, so let's hop right into this one. I'm going to talk about a phobia that I myself didn't understand very well. I had to look up some stuff to try to understand it a little better. But I think I had it on the tip of my tongue. I just didn't know how to say it. But we're going to talk about counterphobia. Counterphobia has to do with being, how can I say this? Phobics, people that have phobias are people that are fearful of something. People that are counterphobics aren't fearful of something, they're afraid of feeling fear, if that makes sense. For example, right, like if you are afraid of spiders, you are an arachnophobe. But if you're afraid of developing a phobia towards spiders, you are a counterphobe. Because not the spiders that scare you, it's the phobia that you can develop if you allow it to. It's the phobia that you can develop that will in turn make you feel fear. So because you don't like to feel fear, you're not comfortable with feeling fear, you're afraid of feeling fear. Every spider you see, you're going to try to squash. You're going to get yourself therapy if you need to. Whatever it is that you need to do, you're going to do it to make sure that you don't feel this fear, this phobia. Now, from the bit of information that I gathered, sometimes you might see people that are the opposite. Of a phobic. If you have any sort of phobia, I can assume that in certain situations you look and feel timid. You're not open to do certain things because you don't want to put yourself in those situations. As opposed to a counterphobic will be more than happy to put themselves in situations because they know that they don't want to feel fear. So it's kind of like a daredevil attitude that a counterphobe might take. Really, it's not that they're not afraid, it's just that they're afraid to be afraid. And this is something that I can see being a defense mechanism. Humans, and we're predators by nature. We used to be prey until we got smart, but we are predators. We're hunters by nature. And we use fear as a tool. It's instinct. All right, you know when you should jump into something and when you shouldn't. You know when you have the situation handled and when you don't. And when you don't is when you feel the fear. That's when you know shit just hit the fan, I'm fucked. But if you're a counterphobe, you're pretty much going against design made by nature, whatever you want to call that, that's you. But you're pretty much going against the design, the way that we're built. If you sense danger, you stay away until it's safe. But if you sense danger and you're a counterphobe, you're going to want to jump in there because, not because you like danger, but because you don't want to feel fear. You want to get over it. I think, and I've said this before, phobias come from some sort of childhood experience, some sort of trauma. Something happened to you to where you developed a phobia. Now, I'm trying to think about how one could have had developed counterphobia. Maybe it was a thing of maybe someone made fun of you. Maybe you just naturally developed it on your own. Maybe you were told from an adult that you trusted when you were younger that you shouldn't be afraid of anything. Maybe someone told you the only thing to fear is fear itself. And maybe that stuck with you in a literal sense. Because that's the only type of person that would actually listen to you. A counterphobe. The only thing to fear is fear itself. How truer words have never been said before. My goodness. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Damn. When you think about it from a counterphobe's perspective, that is some real wise shit right there. That is some stuff they should write in books if they haven't already. But counterphobia. Maybe counterphobia is just made up. Maybe it is just that, a daredevil attitude. It's like, hey, I'm not gonna be afraid of anything, so I'm gonna jump in and do it right now. It's like taking off a bandage. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting for a little bit, but you'll be fine. But I think a counterphobic might be the type that's always pushing themselves maybe a little bit into the crazy side of stuff. Like, for when it comes to me, I had talked about this before. I like to be scared. I love it. All right, it's a rush that I can't feel any other way. It's a natural rush also. But man, it's just the feeling, man, of just being scared. It's like, fuck. And I have been in dangerous situations myself. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't want to do that again. Right now, I'm on the freeway heading to work, and we were heading somewhere. When I say we, is myself and a group of people, probably about 3 other people. And the person that was driving did a not so safe maneuver. And to be honest, I'm surprised we're still alive. But in that moment, that rush it gave me, oh my goodness, yeah, I can see how counterphobia can be addicting. You're afraid of this? Okay, let's do it so we can get over it. It kind of sounds like a junkie trying to get their next fix. Man. Oh, I should update. Next Friday. Next Friday, it is set in stone. Myself and maybe about 4 other people, maybe 5. We're going to go to Not Scary Farm. Pictures will be posted. I'll probably make a video while I'm there. Probably record some stuff, record over it with some audio, just to tell you guys how it was. You know what? I think that's gonna be my first review. It's gonna be a review on Not Scary Farm, and if I could do other stuff as well, I will. As far as like haunted attractions go. Oh man, it's almost like someone mentioned the Queen Mary. I'm down to go there too. I just need to find some time. If it's still open for like Day of the Dead, I'll go. And we'll do another special. Special. Damn, it's like a TV show. We'll do something special. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But right now, Not Scary Farm, set in stone. I'm trying to figure out what other scary stuff there is to do. If there's a house party, I will be sure to put some footage up as well. But I think that's it for this phobia, Counterphobia. Tell me what you think. Comment on the video. I want to know what's up. I want to know what you think. Am I crazy for wanting a fix of adrenaline? Man. Follow me on Twitter at creepyjrnlsm. That's short for